Good evening, guys, and welcome back to Bet University. On this episode, I will be giving out some tips or advice on how to bet because this weekend I've realized that a lot of people have been making a common mistake, and I would like to address it. I think there are going to be three tips I'm going to give. It's going to be a very short episode. Okay, so the first advice I would give is do not repeat matches. Do not repeat matches or selections in various bet slips. So what I mean by that is, let's say on using this example, I decide to choose Lanús, Operauro, and let's say Everton. Okay, for one slip. You click on this, you get one slip. And clear it. Let's you clear it. That's once I stick an amount. Okay. In the next one, I still choose Operaro to win, as I choose Newcastle Leverkusen. I've repeated Operaro to win twice in different slips. Okay, let us say I click on this and I take an amount, right? The issue with doing this is that if Operaro loses or ends in a draw, it has affected two slips. That's gone. My money is going to waste. So the best thing to do is to not repeat the same selection in various slips, because if something goes wrong, it affects multiple slips, and it's a very, very bad practice to repeat the same selection in various slips. Okay. The second advice I'll give is to not bet without seeing the lineup. Don't bet without seeing the lineup. Okay. The reason why you need to see the lineup before you bet is at the core of it is players that are playing the football. The best players, the best formations wins matches. So if you bet ahead of time, let us say a day before, hours, so many hours before kickoff, and the coach decides to play a weak team, or there's an injury, or there's a change in formation, it's probably going to affect the final results. And if you do that, it would be too late. If you place a bet way ahead of the kickoff, it will be too late to make changes. The only thing you can do is to stick again, as in the old bet will be in the system, and you spend another money to stake a different bet which will suit the lineup, which they are basically betting twice, which is a waste of money in a way. Okay, so that's the kind of advice I'll give. And also the last one is to download download so far score. It's a stat score. It's a stats app. Okay, so it shows player stats, form of teams, all those things. So it's an app. Okay, so with far score, you're able to, let's take Liverpool versus Watford. You're able to see the lineup information, the standings before kickoff, the form before of the individual teams before kickoff, and even their head-to-head of the teams, head-to-head of the managers, possible outcomes, so the head-to-head streaks. If the head-to-head usually it ends in over 2.5, who usually scores first, number of cards, number of corners, all those things. You can even check the form of individual players. So with Mohamed Salah, you can check the player details, check the matches. You will see his form across country and club. Okay, so you have to always check the head-to-head, the form of the team, form of the players, all those things before you bet. Because it's very important, because at the core of it is the players who do the playing, it's the coaches who do the coaching. All those people are key to winning or losing. Okay, so I'll end over here. Those are the three key tips. So I'll go over it again. You should know the lineup. You shouldn't repeat teams, and you should check stats and form of players and teams. Okay. Thank you very much and see you next time. Bye.